Hello and welcome to the video. Today we are going to be working on bitmaps and vectors in Adobe Photoshop. Photoshop is an image editing application with a wealth of tools and commands for working on digital images or bitmaps. There are utilities for retouching, color correcting, compositing, and more. There are also over 100 functional and creative filters which can be applied to entire images, selected areas, or specific layers. A bitmap image consists of a rectangular grid or raster of pixels, very much like a mosaic. When you edit a bitmap, you are editing the color values of individual pixels or groups of pixels. Image editing applications differ fundamentally from vector-based applications such as Adobe Illustrator. In these applications, you work with objects that can be moved, scaled, transformed, stacked, and deleted as individual or grouped objects, but each exists as a complete separate object at all the time. These applications are called vector drawing packages, as each object is defined by a mathematical formula. Which of this they are resolution independent. You can scale vector drawings up or down either in the originating application or in an image layout application such as Quark Express or Adobe InDesign, as they will still print smoothly and crispy. Don't forget, you should always try to scan an image at or slightly larger than the size at which you intended to use it. This means you will avoid having to increase the size of the image, reducing its resolution and possibly its quality. In contrast, bitmaps are created at a set resolution, a fixed number of pixels per inch. If you scan an image at a specific resolution, then double its size, you are effectively halving its resolution, unless you add more pixels. You are likely to end up with a blocky, jagged image as you have increased the size of the individual pixels that make up the bitmap image. Don't forget, for digital images, more rather than less color information is usually desirable, as this means the image can represent more shades of color, thinner transitions between colors, and greater density of color leads to a more realistic image. Bitmaps and bit depth. An important factor when the digital data of an image is captured, typically using a digital camera by scanning, is its bit depth. Bit depth refers to the amount of digital storage space used to record information about the color of a pixel. The more bits you use, the more color information you can store to describe the color of a pixel. But the larger the file size you end up with, to output realistic images using PostScript technology, an image should be able to represent 256 gray levels, A 24-bit scan is significant for recording 256 gray levels for each of the red, green, and blue channels. 8 bits for each channel, resulting in a possible combination of over 16 million colors. Ideally, when you work on images in Photoshop, you will do so using a monitor capable of displaying over 16 million colors. This ensures that you can see all the color detail in the image. Although you can work on images using only thousands of colors, for best results, especially where color reproduction is important, you need to work with as many colors as possible. Well, that's it, guys. Please drop a like, subscribe. I hope I helped you out a bit with your bitmaps and vectors. And yeah, see you in the next one.